The Urban Gardens EPICS and IEEE team from The Ohio State University is working with the Charles Madison Neighborhood Memorial Garden to create a climate-resilient community garden that offers fresh produce to the community as well as STEM outreach opportunities for neighboring schools.
The garden is originally developed as a memorial to my late father, Charles Madison Neighborhood, and it has grown into a community place, a gathering place, a place for growing and learning. Really a multi-event type of location.
I went and looked at USDA Economic Research Service, and it identifies the zip code as a low-income, low-access urban food desert, meaning that 33% of the households are at or below the poverty line. 13% of the households don't have access to a car, and the closest supermarket are Trader Joe's and Whole Foods, and they're 4.3 miles away.
We saw some stuff on YouTube that seemed awesome with the farm bot. We floated the idea, and the students at OSU were like, I think we could make that happen. And, you know, through continued discussion, we made that happen. That's how we got to this point in the project.
We seek to perform participatory research around the educational and social impact and engineering education outcomes in the work, build educational programming, and really just be present as an additional person bringing my experiences into the garden.
This project has impacted the community, I would say mostly through the kids. They'll come in sometimes on the weekends. We have a summer camp as well. And they just get to learn about a bunch of different things, whether it's, classic gardening, but also chemistry, technology, sustainability. It's a great way for them to as well. And then also, of course, we have our weekly farmers markets, and that's a great way for people to just kind of check in with the garden, know it exists, and then also get fresh local produce.
I've seen this project impact the community in a multitude of ways, honestly. From just the interpersonal relationships that form here, from people who come from all different areas of the community, from actually supporting community members itself. I know that they have various opportunities throughout the week for people to come through and actually purchase some of the produce that's actually made here in the garden, and I think that's a wonderful opportunity.
I have been a part of this community my whole life, so I've been able to see what it was like before. I have a baseline, and I'm actually comparing it to what it is now. I see kids in the community coming by. I see a space that was basically an unused field like you see in any neighborhood. And now I see a space that's vibrant, growing, and that draws people, not just from the nearby community, but from all across the city, from OSU. And I think that's a really impactful thing.
When we think about the community impacts, I think the most obvious tangible one is the farmers market, where the produce is sold on site for $1 a pound. And so the idea of accessibility and affordability has been addressed.
The research we've done, the educational program that we're building, the impact that we hope has happened and that we want to continue to see happening really is something that we hope provides return.
It's really nice to just be able to come out here every once in a while and just participate with everybody in helping in the production of the garden, the upkeep of the garden, but then even past that, as a student and as I'm looking to further my own personal studies, being able to work in partnership with everyone here at the garden has done a lot from that end as well.
We'd like to thank the IEEE EPICS project partnership, the support and contributions made by the IEEE organization have really helped bolster our work, and we look forward to continuing in partnership with IEEE to continuing extending our impact and promoting what we're doing more broadly.
EPICS and IEEE is proud to support this project as part of our environmental competition in partnership with the United Engineering Foundation.